The variety and the quality of watches that are available today, thanks to the growing micro and smaller watch brands, is amazing. There are so many great watches at great price points out there, and today I'm going to show you 3 of my favorites. First up is Echonitra, and their founder is Nicholas Collegiero, whose background is architecture, and his vision is beauty beyond trends, creating timeless watch designs that will outlast any of the current trends. This brand strikes a balance between function and form while not sacrificing either of them. My favorite watch from the brand is the Rivanara. At first glance, the general case shape looks a little bit like the Tank, but that's really where the similarities stop. It's made of grade 5 titanium, it's 5.9 millimeters thick with a 40 millimeter lug-to-lug distance and a 20 millimeter lug width. This is all powered by the manual wind ETA 7001. And with some of the added design characteristics like this railroad track, as well as the interesting design on the hour hand. Now, all of the watches in this Rivanara lineup have a pretty monochromatic feel to them, but I think it really fits the background of the watch and the sort of architectural design that comes with it. And this model in particular, this gray on gray, is really well done to me. That gray on the background is beautiful. I also like this spec with the white face, mostly because it comes with that green strap. I think that a little bit of color pops well with the real monochromatic watch face and case. All the straps are genuine Horween leather, and all watches also come with a second rubber strap. And you can get all of this for the low price of 2,100 Canadian or about $1,500 US. Next up is Anordain, a Scottish watchmaking company that's specializing in the ancient art of enamel. Now, enamel is essentially fusing powdered glass to a metal base in order to create a beautiful, functional material. It's a really intensive art that takes a lot of practice and a lot of time to really get it right. Now, Scotland isn't known for their watchmaking or their horology for that matter, but Anordain is doing something really special with these watches. Now, their lineup is pretty small, which I actually like, as it means that they're really focusing on 1 or 2 designs and doing those designs really well, rather than trying to spread out and do too many things, which as a small company can be challenging. Picking one watch from their lineup is really tough because they are similar. Now, the Model 3 has one of the most interesting dials you'll see. The texture and the craftsmanship that go into that are incredible. But if I had to pick just one, I would probably go for the Model 1, specifically with this green fume dial. And you can pick between a 35mm, a 38 or 41mm, all with a thickness of about 10.8 millimeters. And that's a really nice range to pick from. Not only do you get to pick the size of the watch, you also get to pick the movement. You can pick either a manual wind Sellita SW210, an automatic La Jouperet G101, or even a custom decorated version of the G101, as it is visible through the case back. Anordain have taken some time and care to really create a unique looking rotor and overall design on the movement. Now, obviously these different movements are going to have different prices, but they're pretty negligible when you're looking at the overall cost of a watch. Anordain also offers some really great strap choices, from suede to different leathers, as well as a metal Milanese mesh style bracelet. And same with the movements, different bracelets have different price points. But again, they're pretty negligible. Personally, I lean towards metal bracelets over leather, so I would go for that nice Milanese style bracelet, as I think it looks really comfortable and just fits the overall design, and it doesn't take away from the beautiful color of the enamel. Now, depending on the spec that you pick, this Model 1 comes in around 5,000 to 6,000 Canadian or around $3,500 to $4,500 US. Now, this is a little bit more on the pricey side when we're talking about micro brands or smaller watch brands. And you're not getting a in-house or hand-built movement. But what you're paying for on this watch is the craftsmanship that's going into that dial. These are true artists and craftsmen that are creating some really incredible dials that I think are actually punching way above their weight class. When you see enamel dials from Patek or any of the other big brands, they are incredibly sought after. Now, Anordain watches are custom made to order, so you do have to go on a bit of a wait list, but they do have one option that is readily available. It's called the Model 1 Fabrique, and it isn't an enamel dial. It's a semi-matte lacquered dial, but it's got some great options as well. The price point is quite a bit lower, and they have a bit of this hidden gem with this salmon pink dial. And the third watch I want to talk about today is from Earthen, a new brand out of Hong Kong, and they're specializing in making ceramic watches. Their inspiration comes from alpine summits and adventures, and their latest model, the Summit Mark II, is my personal favorite. Now, something about this Bluebird spec just really stood out to me. I am definitely not a white watch guy, and especially not white and baby blue, but I think that they just did a really great job on this watch overall, and it, like I said, it just jumped out at me. It done a great job of making this watch feel proportionally well designed, and even though it's a white ceramic watch, it doesn't seem to be too loud or in your face. It's a little bit more under the radar. It's kind of sporty and sleek, and I just think they found a really good balance there. Now, ceramic is more often used in higher end watches, and brands like IWC have really popularized that in the recent years with watches like their Top Gun editions and all the unique colored ceramic and white ceramic watches that they've released. So to see this high quality ceramic watch from a micro brand, it's pretty encouraging. Now, if the white on white Bluebird spec isn't your thing, which I understand, there's two other specs. There's this white with the black face, and then there's the all black version that I think more people will probably gravitate towards. It's a little easier to wear. I believe the only size option is 38 millimeters, and it's about 10 millimeters thick with 45 millimeter lug to lug distance, and the movement is an automatic Miyota 903 nut. And you get all of that for the price of about 1,200 Canadian, or around 900 USD, which is an incredible deal. Now, this watch is still for pre-order, so we don't really have any real-world reviews on it yet, but I'll be looking to see how it's received in the market when it is released. But regardless, it's interesting to see that we can get a great-looking ceramic watch at this price point, and I'm really hoping to see what great things we can see out of Earthen Co. in the future. That's it for this video. I hope you found a new watch to obsess over for 2026, and thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.